All right, for our first set of notes that we're looking at today, I want y'all to go ahead and draw this on your notebook paper, on your composition book. We're going to be filling out. I'll try to I'll adjust the size so that we can see a little bit better on what's going on and anything, and just be moving around my paper. So just expect that to happen. In the middle circle, we're going to write down abolitionist movement. All right, and this is kind of what we've been talking about the last couple of days, and this is a movement to end slavery. So we had a lot of people working on to do this, mainly in the North. So that's going to be a big indicator is that mainly this is going to happen in the North. Now, the reason this is going to start taking off and becoming such a big deal is due to the fact that we get a lot more information coming out. The first thing helped to get information out was the Underground Railroad. This is going to help slaves to the north. And when they get up there, they're going to go major cities or Canada. We're going to see people get as far away from the South as humanly possible through the Underground Railroad. It's going to be continually helping everybody escape. Next, we're going to have a major person that we need to know is named is Frederick Douglass. And he is going to be an escaped slave. And when he finally got out, he's going to write his autobiography. He's going to make speeches. They're going to shed light on life as a slave. So he is going to learn how to read from one of his masters. He gets sold a couple of times. He's going to be seen as kind of a bad slave because he keeps trying to escape because nobody wants to be a slave. So he's going to get caught 3 or 4 times trying to escape, and he finally does get away free. And when he does, he's going to do all these things and be a major player in the abolitionist movement. Now, a major player in the Underground Railroad is going to be Sojourner Truth. She will speak out against slavery. In conventions and is also an escaped slave. This is her name she chose. She picked that name. Mainly because I can't remember if I'm spelling that right. So she's going to pick that name and be a major player on the Underground Railroad. And even after slavery is over with, is going to continue to give speeches about what life was like as a slave. Finally, we're going to talk about publications that were important. Okay, so one of the publications we're going to have is Uncle Tom's Cabin, which y'all read about already. By Harriet Beecher Stowe. We're going to have The North Star, which is an allusion to the Underground Railroad, and it's going to be a newspaper that Frederick Douglass worked on. And then finally, we're going to have The Liberator, which is a newspaper that Henry Lloyd Garrison wrote. Or William Lloyd Garrison, sorry. And so these two papers are going to give stories from any escaped slaves to show them what's going on. Uncle Tom's Cabin, as y'all read before, is just going to tell everybody the story about what's going on according to one past slave.